Okay. Welcome to the program, everybody. I'm back. It's Eric Tiemann with Livin Life and Style Travel for your Livin Life and Style daily travel update. It is April 29th, 2025. You know what that means? Tomorrow we will be doing the month. What do we call it? Hold on, I gotta look at my calendar. I forget what we call this thing on monthly reflections. That's what we're doing tomorrow. Monthly I got to come up with a better. You come up with a better name for that. The month in review. I don't know, because I'm really not going to review the month either. I'm just kind of going to talk about generally what the hell I learned. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait. Sorry about the interruption, folks. Apparently I did not turn my ringer off on my phone. So anyways, tomorrow we'll be doing the yeah, I hate that term, monthly reflections. We'll have to come up with something else, but right now that's what it's called. So it'll be monthly reflections tomorrow. I will talk about kind of what I learned, what I got accomplished this past month, which is actually, I think, probably quite a bit. I'm gonna have to put a little thought into this, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. But today is just the daily travel update for April 29th, 2025, brought to you by Livin Life and Style Travel, a full-service travel agency. They can help you with everything, all of your travel needs, not everything, but your travel needs, everything involved in your travel needs. They can help you with it all, whether it's personal, leisure, vacation travel, or business travel, or maybe you want to set up a group for group travel, events, sporting events, all kinds of plays, shows, all the whole nine yards. They can help you out. You can reach Livin Life and Style Travel. Speak to me personally if you like. Phone number is 816-744-1405. That's 816-744-1405. You can also find us on the web at our brand new website. Hold on, it's coming. There it is. livinlifeandstyle.com. livinlifenstyle.com. That's the website. Just click on the little contact. It's kind of behind the Livin Life and Style logo there on the top corner of my screen, but right under there it says contact us. You can just kind of see the US. See it right there? Yeah. Click that button, shoot me an email, and I will get a hold of you. So today, what are we talking about? Well, MSC Cruises had to cancel a Bahamas cruise, probably multiple Bahamas cruises. We'll get into that. A new cruise port is opening in the Northeast. You don't hear that every day. Norwegian Aqua makes its big debut in its new home port. We have travel tips today. Travel tips about the 4 things you should ask your cabin attendant on every cruise. We'll see what it is. I haven't read it yet, so it'll be as big of a surprise to me as it is to you. And we will see, because they claim it makes a big difference. So we're going to find out. And in a couple months, or a month and a half, actually, we checked in today for our signature one cruise from Livin Life and Style going down the Mexican Riviera out of Los Angeles. We will make sure, me and the wife, we will make sure we ask our cabin attendant these 4 things. And then I will find out if it makes a big difference. If it makes a big difference, you'll be the first to, well, you may not be the first to know, but I will tell you, I promise. We'll get to it. And then finally, something else I'm excited about with the wife is that date night just got an upgrade on Celebrity Xcel. So I'm kind of excited to hear about what the details are for date night. Always love a good date night with the wife. Makes for a good time. All right, so let's get it started. Start with the bad news. MSC Cruises cancels Bahamas cruise due to dry dock. It looks like that is the MSC Seashore in the picture. So I'm assuming that's the one that went to dry dock. This article comes from Cruise Industry News and was published on April 24th, which was last Thursday. MSC Cruises is canceling a cruise to the Bahamas on board the MSC Seashore due to routine dry dock maintenance work. According to a statement sent to booked guests, the sailing that was scheduled to depart from Port Canaveral on April 5th of 2026 is no longer going ahead. You should have already got your notifications, folks. Quote, as part of our commitment to maintaining the highest standards for our ships, the MSC Seashore is scheduled to undergo routine dry dock maintenance during the first 2 weeks of April 2026, the company said. Quote, due to the scheduled maintenance, it is with deep regret that we inform you that your sailing has been canceled, end quote. MSC continued. Hold on. MSC, your own statement says routine dry dock maintenance, scheduled maintenance. If it was routine and it was scheduled, why did you have a cruise scheduled for the day, for the times that your ship was scheduled to be in dry dock for a routine maintenance? It would seem you should have just not had the cruise scheduled at all. And then you wouldn't have to send out cancellation notices. It just, Royal Caribbean did this just the other day. Now, if like something comes up and it's like, oh crap, dude, like, you know, I don't know, there was some major incident that caused damage, you know, to the interiors of the nightclub or the, you know, one of the restaurants or a big block of rooms, you know, cabins on the ship, then you may have to do emergency dry dock maintenance. That would make sense. And like, oh damn, I have to cancel the cruise. But why are you canceling a cruise because you booked a cruise and opened a cruise to be booked during scheduled maintenance? This makes no sense to me. But you know, I'm not an executive at MSC, so I don't necessarily know it all. Affected passengers will, back to the article, by the way, affected passengers will be able to choose to receive a full refund of the amount paid for MSC Cruises or to transfer their reservation to another sailing with the company. Quote, we'll be happy to move your booking to any other sailing from our wide selection of ships, destinations, and sail dates. End quote, MSC said. No change fees will be charged, the company added, but the prevailing rates of the new cruises will apply. As a valued guest, we want to make the situation as right as we possibly can, MSC continued, noting that the MSC Seaside and the MSC Grandiosa are set to offer similar cruises to the Caribbean in April of 2026. We understand how disappointing this news is, especially since you are looking forward to your vacation with us. Please accept our sincere apology for this cancellation and the disruption to your travel plans, end quote, MSC added. Sailing from Port Canaveral on a year-round basis, the MSC Seashore offers 3 to 11 night cruises to the Caribbean and the Bahamas, apparently not in April of 2026. Most of the sailings of the 2021 built ship include a visit to Ocean Cay, MSC Marine Reserve, the company's private island destination near Bimini. There you go. It doesn't make any sense to me why you would schedule a cruise when you had scheduled routine maintenance for your ship. At least, yeah. At least when I read the Royal Caribbean article about this kind of thing happening, it was because there was a change in the schedule. It didn't really clarify why they changed the schedule, which would be almost equally as frustrating. But yeah, I mean, it's only 4 years old and it's already going into, I mean, that's probably a good sign. It means they're taking good care of their boats or their ships. Sorry, they don't like it when you call it a boat because it's big. They want you to call it a ship. So anyways, sorry if your MSC cruise got canceled. Kind of sucks. But they will take good care of you. MSC's been a really good company to work with in the past. I've had good success with them for my clients. All right. Next up, it is the new cruise line. A new cruise line is going to call Providence a home port. Providence, Rhode Island. I'm quite certain that most people don't think of Providence, Rhode Island as a place to go for cruises. I never thought of it that way, but here we are. In Providence, Rhode Island, Mayor Brett Smiley and American Cruise Lines announced Thursday that Providence would host cruise ships for the first time in 4 years. The cruise line said it will begin to run ships through the Sea Streak Ferry Terminal on India Street in May. Wow, that's this year. That's just like, hell, that's Thursday. A temporary floating dock will be used to accommodate the ships while a permanent plan was worked out. Smiley added that the cruise line plans to invest in lasting infrastructure improvements that would allow Providence to become a permanent home port for the company's New England Islands cruise. 8-day cruises from Providence are planned to visit New Bedford, Nantucket, and Block Island, among others. Look, man, those American cruise lines, they're kind of exclusive. They don't have a lot of berths on their ships. It's like 200 people, 200 cabins or something tops, like 300-400 people tops on the cruise, which makes it a very intimate experience. I think it would be really cool up there in New England to take a cruise around like all of the colonial American Revolutionary time period places, and that would be a really cool trip. They just opened one. They also opened a cruise port, American Cruise Lines, here recently. We read about it a week ago, 2 weeks ago, in Mobile, Alabama as well. And they provide a lot of river cruises down the Mississippi. I don't think they do the Missouri, but I think they might do the Ohio River. I know they do the Columbia River out in the Pacific Northwest. They are not. They are not like they're a little pricey, but like they are fabulous trips. So something to consider. All right, moving on. That was just a little blurb, but I thought it was interesting to see when new cruise port or home ports are established. That way, maybe there'll be one near you. There won't ever be one near me because I live in the middle of the country and we don't have any ports. We got rail lines though. So if you need an Amtrak vacation, I can help you with cruises too. But let's be honest, I have an Amtrak vacation thing, and we have all kinds of places you can take off from with Amtrak. Call Livin Life and Style Travel at 816-744-1405. I got in my blurb. Okay, we're going to move on to the next story, and this one is from your Insider Travel Report. Norwegian Aqua makes its grand debut as the newest ship in Port Canaveral. Holy criminy sakes. Look at that boat. Ship. Look at that boat. Ship. Yeah, exactly. See this thing here in the middle? Right there in the middle? That is a water slide coaster, meaning it will shoot your rear end uphill in the water slide so that you can go back downhill in the slide and take you all the way around that middle section of the ship. That is a really cool cruise ship. That thing is huge. All right, from the Insider Travel Report, our good buddy James Shillinglaw, he posted this earlier this morning. James writes, Norwegian Cruise Line celebrated the debut of the all-new Norwegian Aqua in Port Canaveral, Florida on Saturday, April 26, 2025, where she began her inaugural season of round-trip Caribbean cruises as the newest ship in port. This past weekend, approximately 3,700 guests embarked on Norwegian Aqua's first week-long voyage to the Caribbean from Port Canaveral, Florida, her initial home port since her official debut earlier this month. Just in time for the summer travel season, Norwegian Aqua will offer a series of 7-day Eastern Caribbean sailings through August 2025 with calls at Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands, Tortola in the British Virgin Islands, and Great Stirrup Cay, Norwegian Cruise Line's private island in the Bahamas, which will debut new amenities for the whole family beginning in late 2025. With the upcoming enhancements to the island, guests can enjoy easy access with a new multi-ship pier, an expansive area for guests to soak up the warm Bahamian sun, complete with an oversized heated pool, experiences for the whole family, including a splash zone with fun water fountains and features for children. and a swim-up bar for guests who want to keep enjoying their unlimited open bar package off the ship. Okay, Norwegian. I haven't done Norwegian Cruise Line yet, but I'm still dying to get on one because of their open bar policy. It might be the one thing that, because I really love me some Virgin Voyages, as everybody knows, and I really love their bar tab philosophy, but open bar sounds pretty good. I got to be honest. I really want to check that out sometime. Quote, "We are so thrilled to have Norwegian Aqua home port in Port Canaveral for her inaugural season of Caribbean voyages," said David Herrera, president of NCL. Port Canaveral is an attractive cruise destination with a variety of attractions in the surrounding area for guests to extend their cruise vacation, and easy access by plane, train, or automobile. That was a movie. Launching just, that wasn't part of the quote, by the way, the movie comment, that was me. Anyways, by plane, train, or automobile, launching just in time for summer. Norwegian Aqua is designed to offer fun in the sun voyages year-round with outdoor activities for guests looking for thrills or those who simply want to chill. We're excited to have her begin her cruise journey with our partners at Port Canaveral, end quote. Norwegian Aqua features many first-in-the-industry activities, including the hallmark top-deck attraction, the Aqua Slide Coaster. There it is. That's what it's called. It's called a slide coaster. I didn't know. I knew you couldn't call it a roller coaster because there's no rolling. But anyways, it's called the Aqua Slide Coaster. It's the world's first ever hybrid water slide and roller coaster. Wait, let me read that again. The world's first ever hybrid water slide and roller coaster continues to generate growing social media buzz with a high-speed powered launch that propels adventurous guests through dual slides that race across 3 decks. Oh, wow, I didn't know it went across 3 decks. That's pretty damn cool. Guests can also enjoy the new Mew Glow Court, a digital sports complex with an interactive LED floor offering unique and interactive games by day and transforming into an electric club by night. For activities the whole family can enjoy together, the new Aqua Game Zone has multi-generational appeal with retro arcade games such as Miss Pac-Man and Mario Brothers. Touche, well done. Complemented by new age virtual reality experiences and classic carnival games. Norwegian Aqua also offers such family fun activities as the all-new Glow Court, a digital sport complex with an interactive LED floor. We just read this. And the Aqua Game Zone featuring classic arcade. Why did we repeat ourselves, James? I'm not clear why we did that. But okay, moving on. The entertainment doesn't stop there. Guests will not want to miss the headlining production of Revolution, a celebration of Prince, an immersive theatrical concert experience created in-house with top industry talent, honoring the multi-Grammy award nominated and winner Prince. The show has already been met with rave reviews for its contagious energy, featuring many of the icon's greatest hits, including Purple Rain, Kiss, When Doves Cry, and 1999. Prince is awesome. Just so you know, Prince is awesome. Prince got soul like nobody else. Other main stage performances include Elements, The World Expanded, an enhanced version of NCL's top-rated show, blending acrobatics, magic, and stunning visuals inspired by the 4 elements: earth, wind, fire, and water, as well as an interactive game show such as The Price is Right Live. If I got to do The Price is Right Live, I'd want to do Plinko, or what was the name of the one where the hiker climbs the Alpine. Maybe it's Alpine Hiker. That might be what it's called, where the guy goes up the hill, and if you make the prices too high, he falls off the edge. No, I don't know. Maybe you're not a Price is Right fan. I'm a Price is Right fan. I grew up when Bob Barker was doing it, man. There are also 17 dining options on board, including NCL's premiering specialty Thai restaurant. Oh, Jesus. Sukhothai. I think I said that right. Sukhothai. And Indulge, the brand's first ever plant-based eatery in the 10-station food hall. I will probably not be eating at the vegan place, but that's okay. Got to have it there for the people who do like their vegan food. Norwegian Aqua also features 18 bars and lounges, including Metropolitan Bar, the industry's first sustainable craft cocktail bar. Yeah, okay. Norwegian Aqua features an array of spaces to unwind, including the newly expanded pool deck and the adults-only Vibe Beach Club. That sounds fun. Now, more spacious than ever. For even more tranquility, guests can visit Mandara Spa. That was terrible. Guests can visit the Mandara Spa and Salon for invigorating spa services or a trip to the thermal suite, which features heated loungers, an ice room, steam room, and a variety of saunas, including the new clay sauna. That dude, I don't do the spa stuff. I don't know what all this stuff. What the hell is a clay sauna? Okay, man. I don't know what difference does it make from the regular wood sauna that I get into. I don't know. I would love to have this explained to me. We should maybe try to get the Norwegian people on and be like, hey, explain this to me, because I'm just a dude that doesn't do spas. I like to get my wife a trip to the spa, so it's good that I know what all this stuff is in the spa, so I know whether or not my wife would like it. See what I'm saying? I think of the wife. Happy wife, happy life. Aboard Norwegian Aqua, there is something for everyone. Guests can enjoy indulge food hall with cuisines from around the world, Vibe Beach Club, the adults-only outdoor lounge equipped with day beds, perfect for sunbathing, and the thermal suite at the Mandara Spa and Salon for ultimate relaxation and rejuvenation. With a 10% increase in size and capacity from the sister ships Norwegian Prima and Norwegian Viva, Norwegian Aqua is the first of the Prima Plus class, featuring more outdoor space and the highest staffing levels of any new contemporary cruise ship. Norwegian Aqua spans 1,056 feet long and accommodates 3,571 guests at double occupancy. We have a great partnership with NCL and are excited to welcome Norwegian Aqua to our home port fleet, said Captain John Murray, CEO of Port Canaveral. Quote, Port Canaveral is the ideal home port for the new Prima Plus class ship, especially with more guests driving in to take advantage of our easy in, easy out access. Our team looks forward to providing NCL's guests with the customer-focused experience that has made our port a cruise industry leader, end quote. Following the ship's first season in Port Canaveral, Norwegian Aqua will sail a series of 5 and 7-day warm weather voyages to Bermuda from New York City from August 2025 through from August 2025 through October 2025, before returning to Miami for a season of 7-day Eastern Caribbean cruises between October 2025 and April 2026. For guests planning their next cruise vacation aboard Norwegian Aqua or any ship in NCL's fleet, the company's brand new program, More at Sea, provides more value with unlimited open bar featuring premium beverage brands such as Casamigos Tequila. Oh, I'm interested. Woodford Reserve, Grey Goose Vodka, my wife is interested, and more, as well as specialty dining meals, high-speed Wi-Fi minutes, and $50 shore excursion credits at every port of call. Dude, the More at Sea program is freaking awesome on Norwegian. It's just hashtag facts. More at Sea delivers guests an incredible value with savings of over 75%. The package also includes free airfare for the second guest and kids sail free on select sailings. More details on NCL's new More at Sea offering. Visit ncl.com/cruise deals/more at sea for more information about NCL's fleet and worldwide itineraries, or to book a cruise. You can go to ncl.com, but you can make it easier on yourself by going to livinlifeandstyle.com and reaching out to us. We can take all of the stress of the planning and coordinating and everything else off of your plate. You can just say, send me there on that ship on that date, and I'll take care of the rest. Give me a call, 816-744-1405. That's Livin Life and Style Travel, and I'd be happy to help you. All right. So there you go. The new Norwegian ship. It is in full service. So when you get on that ship, and you meet your cabin attendant, apparently there are 4 things that you should ask every cruise, and it apparently makes a big difference. This is from Matt Hochberg. Now, this is from the Royal Caribbean blog, which, should probably be pointed out, is not technically affiliated with the company Royal Caribbean. However, I have a feeling that asking the cabin attendant for 4 things, it says on every cruise. It doesn't necessarily say it has to be a Royal Caribbean cruise. So it probably would be beneficial if you were on a Norwegian cruise or a Virgin Voyages cruise. I'm actually going to test it on a Royal Caribbean cruise later this year. This is from Matt Hochberg. I'm going with Hochberg. Could be Hochberg, but I'm going with Hochberg. Matt Hochberg, last Friday, April 25th. Matt writes, small things can make a big difference on your cruise, including the role your stateroom attendant plays. That's a fact. Good stateroom attendant is just worth their weight in gold. One of the things I try to do on the first day of the cruise is to meet my stateroom attendant so I can start things off on the right note. They are the crew member you're likely to interact with the most, and I think how your cabin is attended to matters to a lot of people. No matter if your cabin is small or large, I think it's important to ensure you are happy with the experience in it. No arguments whatsoever. On any cruise I go on, when I meet my stateroom attendant, I always ask them 4 important things. Sometimes there's more, but I think these 4 are the ones that can be substantive. So, how to pronounce their name? Yes. See, his name is Komang, or is it Komang? Or Kamang, or see, it's good to know how to pronounce a person's name, because it's kind of rude not to, you're going to be around them all week. You could take the time and courtesy to learn their name. I hate awkward interactions, and in my early cruising career, I was too embarrassed to ask a crew member how to say their name. And then for the rest of the cruise, it became, hey, you. That sounds like something I would do. Crew members come from around the world, and most names are easy enough to know how to say without asking, but sometimes they can be difficult to know how to say it properly. Even if the name appears like I'd know how to say it, they may say it differently, or they may have a nickname they prefer to go by. I'll usually greet them, and the first thing I ask is how to pronounce their name, repeating it out loud to avoid the embarrassment of admitting I still don't know their name later. I have to say somebody's name 3 times. If I don't say it 3 times, I'll forget it. It's terrible, but it's facts. The other part is you have to play a significant role in my world, at least for a period of time, before I'm going to remember your name. I'm not even trying to be rude about this or be a butthead or anything. I'm just saying it's how my brain works. I just know how it works, and I'm not bragging. But at the end of the day, that's how it is. So, yeah, I would have to say their name 3 times, and then I would remember their name. Pronouncing it won't be hard. Once I learn how to pronounce it, I can nail it. But remembering it, that's a whole different conversation. Have the room cleaned at night. Ever since Royal Caribbean cut twice-a-day cabin service, there's been a debate as to when to have your room cleaned. My preference is to have it cleaned in the evening so my room is nice and prepared when I return in the evening for bed. I've tried the morning too, but I find I feel rushed to get out of the cabin in the morning so the cabin attendant can tidy it up. Since I work on a cruise ship, the morning is usually my busiest time of day. That makes sense. Hey, Royal Caribbean blog, these lower banners, it would be nice if you got rid of them. Move them somewhere else. Put them on the side. That'd be great. Be out of the way. Anyway. Yeah, and I know how it feels, man. You got, but a lot of times, and you work on the cruise ship, so that's a different thing. I don't work although I've had to work on the cruise ship for my business, it's not my job, but yeah, basically you're doing it in the morning before you go and do all the other stuff of the day, and you don't really want to feel like you're holding up the cabin attendant. I think for me, mid-afternoon would be good. Let me give me just as long as it's after 12 noon, I'll be out of the room by 12 noon. That's for sure. Matt continues, in addition, I prefer to have my bed made before I go to sleep. There's always a good chance I'll take a nap during the day, and then the sheets are messed up again before bed. I know first world problem stuff. It is definitely first world problem stuff, but hey, you like what you like. Most people, and most importantly, I think it's just more convenient to have them clean the room in the evening because I'm almost always out and about the ship at dinner or at showtime or at a show. Blah blah blah. Extra towels in the bathroom. We definitely need this. What happened to my sound? It disappeared. There, it's back. And it's gone. And it's back. That is so weird. I don't know what's going on with my board. That sucks. Is it back? Yeah, that's better. All right. Oh, now it comes all the way back and blows my eardrums out. This thing is working really weird. Really weird. All right. Are we good? Now we're a little hot. All right. Try not to blow your eardrums out, people. Trying to do you a favor. When I cruise with my family, having extra bath towels is a must do. When I travel with my wife, which is pretty much the only person I travel with, gotta have extra bath towels. She likes towels. By default, there's only 2 shower towels in a cabin. That's fine for a solo traveler, but 2 towels is not going to last 24 hours when someone is washing their hair too, especially if it's a woman. Asking for more towels up front ensures we don't run out later and no arguments among the kids of who hogged up all the towels. Yeah, well, trust me, you won't have any arguments about the towels. They'll just find something else to argue about their children. That's what they do. Opening the connecting doors. Ooh, yes, absolutely. I've not had connecting staterooms yet. That'll be a good thing to do. Good thing to check out at some point in time. I think one of the best family cruise tips out there is to book 2 connecting rooms. I think that's something worth trying sometime. I would kind of wish I would have done it this time, but I didn't. 2 rooms provide separation from the kids, adds an extra bathroom, and lots of living space too. Plus, it's probably cheaper than a suite. It's usually the case that the connecting door between both rooms isn't unlocked when we get into the cabin on the first day, so I'll ask them to unlock it. In addition, if I have connecting balcony rooms, I'll ask for the balcony divider to be unlocked as well. Not all balcony dividers can be unlocked, but my experience has been new ships have no issues. Finally, I'll never ask my cabin attendant to do anything beyond their normal duties. Of course not. Why would you do that? It's kind of like the butthead thing to do. All right. There are a wide range of reasonable requests to make of your cabin attendant, but it's important to respect their boundaries. First and foremost, never ask them to cover for you breaking cruise line rules, such as smoking in the cabin or balcony. They're also very busy people, so I'd never request them to leave their post to go check on something. Many issues are for guest services, so if it's not a problem in my cabin, I'll seek assistance elsewhere. Lastly, cabin attendants are some of the hardest working crew members on board, and you should treat them with respect. Don't make demands or acting in a way that is disrespectful or inconsiderate. Look, people, manners is really the final line here. Like, use your manners. Did your parents teach you manners? If they did not teach you manners, maybe you shouldn't be on a cruise. I'm just saying. Maybe before spending the money on a cruise or an all-inclusive resort or any of the other vacation things you do, if you don't have manners, maybe you should spend the money on a class on manners. I'm just saying, as a person who would like to sell you a vacation, I would really prefer you had manners first. I'm just saying. I can be rude. I know it. I'm not perfect. We all have our moments, but have manners. Come on, people. Come on. Manners. Oh, yeah. One other thing. Tip your cabin attendant. They bust their butt cleaning your room, keeping it nice. Tip just one time at the end of the cruise. Slip them a nice little envelope with a little something, something, right? Just a little something, something. Maybe find out something that they like. Maybe they like, potato chips. Maybe they like Coca-Cola, whatever. Doesn't have to be cash, but a little something because they work really hard. Okay. All right. So that does it for my tip so far. Well, it really wasn't my tip. It was Matt's tip. So we thank Matt and the Royal Caribbean blog cruises.com for that tip. But now we're moving on to something else. I'm kind of excited about this because I'm really looking forward to going on a celebrity cruise real soon. Apparently, date night just got an upgrade on Celebrity Xcel. I'm hoping this is on more than just Celebrity Xcel, so we will see. Let us find out. This is provided by Celebrity Cruises. It came out yesterday. Looks like yesterday morning, April 28th, from the PR Newswire. When it comes to couples escapes, Celebrity Cruises has it covered. Celebrity Xcel, the cruise line's newest elevated vacation experience, will give date night an upgrade by offering more variety than ever before to make couples getaways even more unforgettable. From Celebrity's first ever brunch offering at new alfresco restaurant Bora, to the most expansive entertainment offering across Celebrity's fleet, including new theater and club shows, dance parties, and endless activities in between, guests can look forward to endless ways to keep date night going all day long on Celebrity Xcel. Quote, reconnecting with loved ones over new experiences is important to Celebrity guests. Celebrity Xcel will be their happy place with new dining options and all new entertainment and activities, creating endless opportunities to date night all day long. That sounds fabulous. That was Michael Shiner, the chief marketing and product officer for Celebrity Cruises. He continues, quote, these elevated new experiences will invite guests to discover something new while creating shared memories, end quote. The hardest part of a day on Celebrity Xcel will be choosing where to dine together, as 32 globally inspired food and beverage choices create endless options for the perfect date. Celebrity Xcel will introduce a lively new alfresco restaurant, Bora, with panoramic ocean views and a vibrant setting. Bora will transport guests to the Mediterranean coast with a seafood-forward menu. My wife will love that. The rooftop restaurant will transition from day to night, offering the perfect setting for guests to enjoy a lively brunch or an intimate dinner. By day, Bora's upbeat, boozy brunch will serve Mediterranean-inspired classics like shakshuka eggs. I have no idea what that is. With coriander. I do know what coriander is. Avocado and sourdough toast. Yeah, hard pass. And a flavorful croissant eggs Benedict with lemon-scented salmon gravlax, ricotta spread, and hollandaise sauce, alongside brunch favorites like French toast, with photo-worthy presentations, customizable Bloody Marys with over-the-top garnishes at the best Bloody Mary bar at sea, and refreshing cocktails will hero the space and keep the vibes high as roving musicians play energetic hits. I'm not really sure about the flavorful croissant eggs Benedict because I hate eggs. But I'm willing to try stuff, and I do like ricotta spread and hollandaise sauce. So I don't know. Might have to see. It's probably going to depend on the presentation. If I can look at it and be like, okay, I'll try it, then I might like it. But I really hate eggs. Like, really hate eggs. At night, Bora's chef-led tableside dining preparations and dishes designed to share set an intimate mood for dinner. Guests will savor fresh seafood like seared branzino and garlic aioli, fideos negros tostados with razor clams. That sounds dangerous. I don't know. Carabinero prawns, want nothing to do with that, and elevated spins on Mediterranean favorites like lamb tagine. I'll try some of that with saffron couscous. Yeah, I'll definitely try some of that. I don't know that I'll like it, but I'll try it. And that's all while they dine under the stars, a backdrop of Greek ballads. And my sound bottomed out again, and then it comes back immediately. So weird. A backdrop of Greek ballads and Italian love songs will round out an unforgettable evening. Keep the good vibes going all day long with endless entertainment options as Celebrity Xcel sails with more variety and more entertainers than ever before. Guests love Celebrity's award-winning entertainment, which is why Celebrity Xcel will set sail with the cruise line's most expansive and all-new entertainment offering, including 3 new theater shows developed by creative visionaries inspired by their credentials, spanning theater, films, television, and world-renowned artists' concert tours, and all the bright lights in between. Guests will be amazed by Celebrity's largest theater cast, with breathtaking performances by world-class singers, dancers, parkour artists, and specialty performers, enhanced by state-of-the-art technology, including kinetic lighting, lasers, and a larger-than-life LED screen designed to create a more immersive experience. That sounds badass. I got to be honest. That sounds badass. Quote, designed to create memorable moments of connection from morning to night, Celebrity Xcel will sail with our most expansive entertainment offering to date, with over 75 resident performers, the most of any celebrity cruise ship, shared Lisa Lear, Vice President of Entertainment of Celebrity Cruises. Quote, the offering is brand new at every turn, from unforgettable new theater shows, new interactive shows in the club, and a variety of immersive parties and live music options. The choice is endless for guests to find their perfect match each and every night, end quote. After dinner, date night continues with options to match every mood. Guests can sing along to all their favorites with Celebrity's piano bar entertainer. Meanwhile, we love a piano bar, me and the wife, by the way. We do. Piano bars are fun. Meanwhile, in the club, 2 new interactive shows transport guests to another era. For couples ready to groove the night away, multiple new dance parties beckon them to the dance floor, from destination-inspired festivals to 80s glitz and glam parties. I'm down. And elevated country music night. Not my scene, but I would definitely take my wife because she loves to dance to country music and I like to watch her dance, so go me. And a romantic candlelit concert experience with thrown in for good measure. Plus, an even more electric Shine the Night party returns, enticing guests to end the perfect date night dancing under the stars. Me and the wife love to dance, so that's a good time. Couples can decide how their perfect date... I don't know why it's doing this. It's really driving me nuts. Couples can decide how their perfect date night will come to life on board Celebrity Xcel by joining Xcel Dream Makers, open to all who wish to join. Dream Makers is a global community of vacationers who will test, try, and vote on new experiences they would like to see on board Xcel to finalize the cruise line's newest ship. Dream Makers will make key decisions across culinary, interior design, and entertainment, including deciding the first headline performer in the theater, as well as determining the finishing touches on new dance parties and shows. To become a Dream Maker, visit www.dreammakers.celebritycruises.com. I'm sending that link to my wife, by the way. Maybe she'll want to become a Dream Maker, and then we can get on to cool shows. That would be cool. Wonder how that works. That'll be interesting to find out. Celebrity Xcel is sailing her inaugural season from Fort Lauderdale in November 2025, offering 7-night itineraries alternating between the Bahamas, Mexico, Cayman Islands, Puerto Plata, St. Thomas, and St. Martin. In summer 2026, Celebrity Xcel will set sail on her inaugural European season, where guests will immerse themselves in the Mediterranean like never before on 7 to 11-night journeys out of Barcelona and Athens, including all new overnight stays in Madeira, Portugal. To book a sailing with Celebrity Cruises, you can go to celebritycruises.com or I'm just going to offer this as a suggestion. You could just call me at Livin Life and Style Travel, 816-744-1405. I am a celebrity specialist and would love to help you with your celebrity cruise. Let's see here. Let's get a little video here real quick. there you go. What do you think, folks? What do you think? I think I'm looking forward to taking my wife on a celebrity date night all day long. Now the question is, when the next time that we do a mom and dad cruise, because my wife does love the Virgin Voyages cruises, she loves her red hammock on her balcony, but we do need to try Celebrity, which is like my brother's favorite, my best client, my top client. She's tried both. She likes Celebrity better. My brothers have tried both. They like, well, my youngest brother hasn't tried Virgin yet, but he's done Celebrity. It's his favorite. My other brother, he's done both Virgin and Celebrity, and he likes Celebrity better as well. So I guess I need to try out Celebrity so I can make my own judgment. But right now, Virgin is my favorite. All right, folks, that does it for the Livin Life and Style daily travel update for today, March. What am I talking about? March. It's April. It's almost May. So, Livin Life and Style daily travel update for April 29th, 2025. I really appreciate you joining me and taking in the show. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on the channel there so you know when I'm going live. But I can tell you when I'm going live. I'm going live tomorrow at 11 a.m. because I go live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. unless I have some sort of homeschool thing that I have to do with my son or baseball or things like that. Then sometimes I miss, that's usually on a Friday if I miss. But other than that, I'm here Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to do the Livin Life and Style daily travel update. And then also tomorrow, Wednesday, we will have the business roundtable at noon. My invitations will be going out to people later today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. And like I said, like, share, and subscribe. The show is brought to you by Livin Life and Style Travel. You can find them on the web at livinlifeandstyle.com, livinlifenstyle.com, or you can just give us a call, 816-744-1405. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and keep kicking ass this week, people. Be good out there.